Muhammad, Muslim prophet, or someone else entirely? Torpedo 5, linguistic evidence. Muhammad, name or title. We often see words used as descriptive titles as well as proper names, especially if these words describe something that is good or wanted. For example, in Latin, the word benedictus or blessed can be used in more than one way. It can be used as a descriptive title. In the hymn The Sanctus, we see benedictus quia venit in nomine Domini, or blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. But it can also be used as a proper name. For example, Pope Benedict, which is benedictus in Latin. In the same way, the word Muhammad, or even Muhammad for that matter, can be used in Arabic as both a title and a name. As a title, it would mean the praised one, the desired one, or the chosen one. So if Benedictus doesn't necessarily have to refer to a man named Benedictus, then Muhammad doesn't necessarily have to refer to a man named Muhammad or even Muhammad. Let's look at a history of the word Muhammad from BC to the 6th century. The word MHMD has a history dating back to 1400 BC. Its literal meaning is something desired, praised, or chosen. Over the next 2,200 years, its meaning changed over time, that is, it evolved. In 1400 BC, we see Ugaritic writings having the word Muhammad describing desired gold or treasure. And from around 1000 BC, we see the Hebrew scriptures using the word Muhammad for something pleasing in Lamentations chapter 2 verse 4, or something lovely, Song of Solomon chapter 5 verse 16. In AD 200 to 400, the Christian church fathers such as Ambrose and Augustine argued that the altogether lovely one, or the Muhammad, in Song of Solomon 5:16 is actually Jesus Christ. And in AD 523, we see the Himyarite Jewish inscription that mentions the Lord of the Jews with the Muhammad. So what should be obvious is that none of these have anything to do with the Prophet Muhammad of Islam. The history of Muhammad from the 7th century on. There are 7th century coins that show Muhammad associated with Christian, Jewish, and pagan symbols. There is a 7th century written source that refers to Jerusalem as Muhammad's throne. Only at the end of the 7th century is Muhammad mentioned by name, and around AD 750, that is the 8th century, we finally see the identity of Muhammad as the Prophet of Islam. But this is the end product of 2,200 years of evolution. What's the outcome of Torpedo 5? Although the standard Islamic narrative claims that the Prophet Muhammad existed in the 7th century AD, linguistic evidence does not support this claim. Instead, it suggests that the idea of the Prophet Muhammad is the end result of centuries of evolution. So in conclusion, there's no linguistic support for the Prophet Muhammad of the standard Islamic narrative existing in the 7th century. Torpedo 5 scores a direct hit.